G'day guys, hi, how are ya? Welcome back to the channel. This time I decide I will clean this blooming mess I got here. Clean the shed out, clean it up, get it all nice and tidy. So I start moving some stuff around straight away, bang. I think, oh, I can make a project out of that. I start getting into the project, and then I thought, I could film this. This would be a fun little one to film. Maybe you guys would like to watch it. So I hope you enjoy it, and let's see what we got and what I'm getting up to. So here it is. Here's my little setup. Just a drill press clamp to a old school table. It's come in handy. But so I just use it like this. Got anything I need to buy a wheel or polish? Simple as. But what the problem is, I've got all this crap, and it's wire wheels, polishing wheels, just sitting on the thing, spun around, crap everywhere. So my plan is, I'm going to sacrifice one of these tables, because I have 3 of them, and they bloody come in handy. I tell you what, if you get your hands on some of them old school tables, go for it. Found a little army man while I was mucking around here. Anyway, if we ever need power, just plug it into the box over here. Puts out 0.00 gigawatts. Anyway, yeah, so we're going to sacrifice one of these tables. We're going to mount this down. And remember the old sliding, what did you call them? Tidy trays. What we used to call them. They were never tidy. They were always a bloody mess. Drawers. I don't have them because they're made of plastic and probably rotted and decomposed by now. But I'm going to make one of them up so I can put all my crap in. So we'll do that one. Probably need that later. What the hell am I tripping on? Fucking rubbish everywhere. Oh! Get a date with Taylor Swift tonight after that shot. Oh, good thing that ain't too heavy. Also got more stuff to put in our tidy drawer, tray, whatever it's called. Which will only ever be tidy once. Alright, so I need a workbench. So I've got to sacrifice the little table that you're standing on. Alright, we'll get you moved around somewhere, set up, we'll get into it. Oh, just giving her a bit of a sweep off. Full of cobwebs. And this is the table I had you on. That's the table I had the drill press on. Oh, she's a bit dusty. Shed life, you know. Live out here long enough, you'll go dusty too. Alright, so now we can see a little bit. What have we got here? This is where the old little tidy trays used to sit. I'll try to get you the vision. Got about 425 between there, front to back. About, wouldn't want to go more than 370. But I want my box bigger than that. I reckon we can push it right out. So we might be able to get a 530. I know at least a 400, maybe a 420. So we'll unscrew these and move them out and see how that looks. Right, so we'll remove these now, move them out, and then put them back in and see how we go. I've already taken one screw out to see how they come out. They come out fine. I think these were put on before this frame. Oh, is my battery dying? It's probably falling out. That's what the tape's there for. The battery always falls out of this thing. This back one is as crooked as your nana. It's not even square. But it's only a stopper, so we might actually, yeah. The reason I chose this table is because that table's missing one. So I might use that under there and we'll just create a bit of timber or something to make it stop. Oh, I'll keep that aside. Won't put him back on. Keep his screws with him, eh? Alright, right on, alright. Where we are gonna go here. Oh yeah, I'll just go hard up against that. That'll work. Probably keep it. No, I won't keep it that center because I won't get that center screw in. I will come forward about how much? 25 to the end of that thing. Oh, that wasn't a bad eyeball. I was 2 mil off. 25 to the end of that thing. But will I get that center screw in? He might be on an angle, but he'll go in. Obviously not a magnetic tip. Although they said it was at the shop. Funny thing is, 25 mil from the end of that thing is about where they were. The old holes there. Ah, come on. I did say it wasn't magnetic, didn't I? Oh, this ain't working. Get that one in. We'll get this one in. Well, that's at 30. We'll bring him forward. There you go. Get a measurement of that. 500. That's a nice round number. So we'll use that. So we're, yeah. We'll start making a box for it.
Dad, they're not straight.
What do you mean they're not straight?
I mean, they're not straight. They're like some millimeters off.
Like not running parallel?
No.
Well, no what then?
They're not parallel.
They're not parallel.
Yeah, they're not parallel.
Alright, let's check. What's that?
That is 502.
502? What's it at the back then?
That's 507.
507. So how many millimeters off are we?
6.
Come
5.
on. That's better. I don't send you to school for nothing.
Yeah.
Alright, so as the young fellow was kindly enough to point out that my tracks aren't running parallel. So I cut a little piece to give you a demonstration. Not too wobbly there, there's a little gap. 1 mil maybe. Come back here. Look at that. We've definitely got 5 mil movement there. So we'll correct that. And I think it's this side. Because that frame is not even parallel with the edge of the crappy little bench top thing we got it going on here. Should have probably just changed the bench top. But anyway, I'll end up doing that, you watch. But we'll keep cracking and see how we go. Oh, remove that much. I don't even have to worry about it going in the old hole. Oh, it's not magnetic. You never want to go in the old hole. Unless you do. It's your choice, I guess. Probably a little tight at the back there now. Anyway, I know how to fix that. Give it a flogging. No, that didn't fix anything. I will make our box a little bit short so we don't bind up. Yeah, that should be alright. Okay, so I get started on trying to measure up my box. I thought I'd use my little spacer that I used here as my stopper. As I said, I'd use a chunk of wood or something, give me a bit more depth. And I got material to make my box, but I was thinking, what can I use as a runner, a slide or something? And I was trying to look around and see what I had. Just, an old cutting board or something, be nice and smooth. Cut that down maybe. Nice bit of good timber or something. And so I was looking around the shed. I was humming and ahhing. And then I come across this. I thought to myself, if that works, I won't even have to make a damn box. So I brought it over it. Sat her on there. Well, she's definitely wide enough, but narrow enough. She's a little high. But it's like less than 5mm. It's only just a little high. And I'm not a welder, so I'm not cutting that out and going to move that to weld it. So what I thought I could do is, obviously I need to make it wider, for the runners wider, for it to work in there. It's going to work in there fine. I also have to lift this. So what I was going to do is slip them underneath there, maybe pack those up a bit, so she does fit in under there, and it should be good. So I thought, okay, sounds great. What have I got to pack that up with? So I went searching the shed again, and I came across this. Whoa, nearly lost him. You guys might remember this from when I put the cabinets in, with the drop saw cabinets. That's my offcut. That's definitely wide enough. Definitely deep enough. I don't know how I can show you that. So we'll use that with that and them legs. I know I mucked around saying before I'll probably end up changing the top, but it wasn't my plan in the beginning. I just come across this, and here we are. So it looks like we're changing the top. So I guess, oh, look out. Back to the drawing board. Alright, so after some finagling around, I found myself some 19x19 laying around the shed, cut a few bits off. Lost my basket, hang on. Easy. Right, so that's made it high enough to go underneath, and then I realised it's going to hang. It's going to hang on those hangers I've got sitting there, and she's still touching. One side's not too bad, the other side's touching. So this IKEA product made in China, probably not perfect. Anyway, more sniffing about in the shed. I found this, and I believe it's going to work, but I'm not happy because I may have to do some welding. Probably don't have to do the welding, but anyway, I'll make that decision shortly. Obviously, you're going to have to cut it down. So if I lift that up, take that out, place that in. Obviously I can only show you one side because I haven't cut anything yet. When I slide that in, lift him up, I've got plenty. Alright, so a bit of time lapse there for you. I just hit that up with the flat wheel, clean that one up. I done that one last night, give myself a bit of practice. My welding's terrible as shit, but some of the best I've done. Anyway, it doesn't have to be too strong for what we're doing. We'll get this, where is it? Other bracket. Load it up on here. All I done with that one is I just went through those holes. It's like a spot weld sort of thing. So actually, what I might do, we should test it. So we'll clamp him on. If I knew how to turn, which way to turn the clamp. One should be enough. Let's get the basket. Oh, lovely. I think one of these might be bent out that way. But, can't put too much weight in him. There goes the neighbourhood hooligan. Anyway, what I probably should have done, since I went through the whole trouble of welding, was cut this off here and just ran this bar that I cut up underneath. It would have given me plenty. Or would it? No, I think I'd still end up in the same boat. Anyway, we'll get this welded on here now and start fitting the top. Alright, here goes. Terrible welding. That actually looks alright. What's happened here? Alright, I've welded the tip shut. Game off. Alright, came back on. don't know where I welded that. Come on. Slowly getting better. I think I missed the hole here too. Oh, I'm blowing a hole. Oh, that got him. Alright, I'm actually proud of that. I think my welder's running properly. The wire seems to come out and then stop and go out, stop, go out and stop. So I have to have a look at that. Alright, get you in to have a look. Alright, let's look, shall we? Actually, well, I'll go this one. It's the last one. Had a little bit of trouble with him. I'll come across the second one I've done. He's looking a little nicer. First one, I have come up the best. I don't know how your first one's good and then your last one's terrible. But we'll focus. I think I'm moving around too much. Anyway, I'm having trouble focusing in on that. That will hold it. It's only that little basket. I think we're going to be holding wire wheels and stuff. While our welder was working well, I went and hit this side. Yeah, that side I missed a little. That one I've just pretty much welded everywhere. And again, the first one I started with come out okay-ish. Anyway, it looks like I'm getting a bit better. Still terrible though. Alright. Getting cleaned up. Well, as they say, a grinder and paint makes you the welder you ain't. But I ain't no painter either. So anyway, we're going to chuck a bit of Hematane, that stuff on it, Hematane paint. It's the wrong nozzle because I can't find the nozzle. Anyway, let's get some of this on. I seem to have a lot of this cardboard laying around. I don't really know why, but it's just, I find it everywhere. It's just always on hand. I've always got it. Yeah, slap it on. It's got runs all through it. So we don't care. Wasn't even going to paint it, but then I found this can and thought, yeah, chuck them on. Haven't sanded it or nothing. Probably supposed to. Don't know if you can hear this can, but it ain't wanting to work. Might have something to do with the nozzle, or I haven't shaken it enough. That's spitting out something. Better than nothing. It actually sounds like my welding wire. I've got some paint on it. This is just the last touch-ups. I can even get any paint to come out. Almost as rough as my brother's Morris. Almost. Not quite. Well, missed a whole heap there. Can't really see too well. Anyway, got silver paint on it now. Sort of. It runs in it everywhere. Who cares? I surely don't. Anyway, that'll do. We'll let that dry. We'll screw the top on. Alright, so let the paint dry. Went and watched the racing. Lost it. Anyway, we'll get this squared up and screw them down. I was checking it. If I get 20 mil at the front here, 20 mil there, I've got like a 40 there and 30 there, close to a 40 there, close to a 30 there. So those things are on the piss. So it wasn't my cutting of this. So what do? Square at the front, square at the side. Somewhere in between, you decide. Actually, I'll decide because I'm getting this done. And I think square at the front. That way the little basket will come out straight. So let's get it screwed down. Simple enough. Couple of screws. I pre-drilled all through this stuff, so we're just going into the top, sending it, and it's probably moved, but it's not that critical. Don't want to unparallel the stuff like I did earlier. The boy will be on me. 540. 535. Oh no, the boy's going to be onto me. Let's see if the basket works. Still 5 mil out after all that work. Yeah, I think we won't have a problem with that. Now, we don't want it to come out the back, so man, I'm out of whack at the front too. Got to find something for there. I was going to use this, but if that basket up, yeah, she's going to clear that. So she ain't going to work. How about one of those pieces we cut before? Oh, that will just work. That will work fine. I'll put that flush at the back. Yep, that'll do us. I'll just screw that down there and we're done. Well, I just can't live with myself. A young boy come and saw it and said, no, Dad, make it right. And I agree with him. So I put a clamp on here. I brought that over. Got that back to 35. Matched the front. Whacked the screw in him. But now I'm still too far that way. And obviously, my clamp's not going to reach the other side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a block here. Screw him down. Clamp it up. Bring it in. Parallel. And get that done. So, watch as we go. Hopefully this block holds in there. Don't want to go knocking me block off. Oh, that didn't go through. Okay, so we've got our screw out. No, we want our clamp. Oh, we brought that in some. 534. 535. You know what? I'm going to send it. I'll probably spring back out a bit and probably be bigger than what I measured anyway. And here we go. Oh, is that the wrong tip for that screw? Yeah, see the spring out there? I don't know if you caught that. Come on. Alright, let's see what we got. Yeah, 537. 535. Two of those little black marks, 2 millimeters. But better check the basket. Could have made it too tight. Oh no, she's lovely. Lovely. Alright, so I've come up with this idea to screw this down. We end up using that little bracket thing there to stop the basket. I'm going to screw this down.
Do you have it parallel this time?
Yes, I'm pretty sure I do. You'd be checking on me. So you need to check measure.
It's off-centered by a millimeter.
A millimeter. You're going to pick on a millimeter. You're bad as a bloke at work. Alright, we'll screw this down. We're talking about these being parallel, weren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you need to check it? Do you need to get tape measure?
Okay.
Get your hands out of your shirt and you'll be able to use it properly. What are you reading? Nothing, but you're not holding it down the end properly. You've got to hold it at one end. Pick up.
505.
Right, 535. Now, 5, 3.
502.
No.
I thought we were measuring the inside.
Yeah, if you're measuring the inside, you hold it from the inside to the inside. It's 535.
Yeah.
Okay, check the back. Don't come around here. People can't see what you're doing. Hold on the inside. What are you reading there?
525.
No.
35.
Yeah, to this.
Is
that good enough? Pass your test. Can I proceed? Can I go on? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay, I will. Thank you, foreman. Right, the foreman's giving me the go ahead. I'll move on. I'm going to say, you guys are going to think I'm making this bullshit up, but I've got to tell you what, I just flipped this. I just went to the drop saw and just went zoom, zoom. And I cut 2 pieces of dowel. And they're not exactly perfect, but how's that for an eyeball? Eh? You can see there as I roll them around, they're not dead perfect, but mate, I just went zoom, zoom, got it done. Unbelievable. Thought I had to show you that one. Alright, there she is. Got our basket in. But she wants to drop on out. So I've got to make a stopper for that. So went and cut myself some little dowels. As you'll see, I've got them spot on. And I'm going to have to leave the basket in there. Get them up in, drop everything. Get them up in there and screw it in. And that will, oh, that's probably a bit far. Oh, maybe a bit far. Might have to go back a little. About there, I'd say. Alright, we'll work it out. But we'll use these little stoppers that I cut so nice. And we'll screw them up in there and we'll get him done. Alright guys, there it is. All finished. I put a bit of a ball nose on it, front and back. Went a little too deep, but anyway, it's alright. I just wanted to take that sharp edge of it. I might put a coat of something on there. I most likely won't. But yeah, got my little basket in there. Put the little stoppers in so she don't fall out. I was throwing that in there for now, but that's working. Got a few more in there. Chuck them in. Alright, here's what it is. Anyway, I'll tell you one thing. It's as wobbly as your nana at the moment. Just on uneven ground. But I was trying to set this up to do my little outro. And it fucking landed on my beer. The whole thing fell over. Killed my paint lid. Destroyed my beer can. Damn thing was full too. So I wasn't too impressed about that. Ruined me lid. Alright though. Got myself a freshie. So thanks for watching. Appreciate ya. See you on the next one.